Hello everyone, it's Kenny Tutt here and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed already, you can so on YouTube at Kenny Tutt, and what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing some brilliant recipes, some cocktails, stuff that you can easily do at home, and just some hints and tips and tricks that may help you with some culinary delights. What we're doing today, I've got an absolutely stunning cocktail, and there's a couple of reasons I've chosen this drink. The Gin Florette, I mean, it's got a beautiful name, number one. It's very springtime, it's got elderflower in it, and it's got my favourite tipple, which is a good dry gin, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm sure a few of you have a bottle of gin knocking around somewhere, or if not, you know someone that might have. It's really simple, there's only a few ingredients. So we've got gin, we've got elderflower, some ice and some lemon. That is basically it, and then just a bit of passion and a bit of flair. And then you've got yourself a wonderful springtime cocktail. It's one of the best selling cocktails in the restaurant. People absolutely love it. And it's a little bit deceiving because although it's in this little beautiful glass like this, and it's all dainty, and when I drink it I can't help but sticking a pinky up, it's actually got a real punch, and you know, you've obviously got to drink responsibly. So you know, couple's fine, but it's got a bit of kick to it. Without further ado, how do you do it? So if you haven't got one of these, this is a measuring cup. If not, just use a shot glass, or you can go free flow. Just be a little bit careful, because if you really hit it with too much gin, it takes over and overpowers the cocktail. But the first thing you need is a good dry gin. So I'm using Silent Pool. This is a nice local gin to us, so and it's good and dry. You don't want to use anything flavoured, because that'll take over from what we're doing here, which is generally the gin, the lemon, and the elderflower. So we're going to go with a good measure of that, 50 millilitres of good dry gin. But any gin's good, any dry gin. So we'll go in that, like so. And then we've got the juice of about half a lemon. So we're just going to give that a squeeze. If you've got a juicer, fine, but we're just going to give that a good squeeze in there. Lovely, simple. So we've got gin, we've got lemon, and then we've got a nice shot of an elderflower cordial. Any make's fine. You can get this in pretty much any supermarket as well. So we're just going to go in with about 25 mils of the old cordial there. Beautiful. I have been seen after a shift in the restaurant sipping a little Florette. You know, I'm comfortable to do that after a shift. It's a nice way to let my hair down at the end of a busy service. So, and then we've got a good handful of ice or crushed ice, absolutely fine. So I'm just going to get that all in there. Good handful. And what that does is that helps dilute the drink. So without that, you'll find it's just a bit too much. This makes it really drinkable, really quaffable, and a lot more pleasant. So, lid on, little tap, and then we're just going to get your old Tom Cruise on. So, I'm sure you've all seen that. One last bit. There we go. Really good fun. Counts as your daily exercise. I think the lemon counts as one of your daily 5 a day, maybe. Cool. Just give it a good old shake. Lovely. Simple as that. And then what you need to do, if you've got one of these, give that a whack, like so. And there we have it. So a glass. This is a Nick and Nora glass, which is a beautiful little glass, but you can use anything, a martini glass. Be quite nice in a little teacup, something like that. If you wanted to go a bit different, but just something small will be absolutely perfect. So get yourself a strainer or just any sort of sieve. You could use a big sieve as well. And then all we're going to do is just strain that off into the glass there. Lovely. It's super ice cold. Great for a spring or indeed a summer's day. All the way, don't waste a drop. If you want to do 2, then obviously just double the recipe. Simple as that. And that is it. You can garnish it with a little slice of lemon. In the restaurant we give it a spray of absinthe. I wanted to keep it a little bit more simple today. The main thing is the taste test. So let's have a little go. Oh, yeah. It's floral, it's punchy, it's got the dry gin and that little whack from the lemon as well. It's a real easy, quick, super great drink. So that's it, guys. That's the first cocktail. Again, subscribe at Kenny Tart on YouTube, or if you want to find the recipes, visit www.pitchrestaurant.com.